congratulations on your third place victory today. Talk about your race, especially when you led about halfway through the race. Talk about it.
Yeah, you know, at the beginning there, we got kind of behind. Ended up working my way up to the leaders. Was able to get by him and lead for quite a bit there, but then we had a little bit of an overheating issue. Car slowed down a little bit. I think we still might have had something for him, but we got in lap traffic with about 2 laps to go, and the leader got a big gap, and we just never could make up the difference. So it's kind of a shame, but it was a great race overall. I had a lot of fun.
For a while there, it looked like a 3-car race at the front. You guys were really jockeying for position. Talk about what it was like up front.
Yeah, it was definitely intense for sure. You know, it's like you never knew who was going to lead the lap, because here, big speedway, there's a lot of a draft involved. So, I mean, it was just tit for tat. Whoever got the best run coming onto the oval was pretty much going to be the bet for that lap, you know. But I thought it was going to come down to be a 3-wide finish the way it was looking there for a while with the draft, but we ended up getting split, like I said, and it just was what it was. But it was really exciting, real intense, and, you know, you just didn't know what was going to happen next. So, you know, it was a good race for sure.
Well, congratulations on your podium finish.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Well, congratulations on your second place finish. You started off on the pole. You had a good run early on. Talk about the early part of your race.
Yeah, I think just being scared, you know, pretty much. Got a good start on the green, and was hoping that they would start trying to dice it up early on. You get kind of antsy in the first few laps, and was hoping to gap them enough to where I could just run out on my own. But the draft is huge here, so it was just a matter of time before the other lead pack, you know, caught up to me when we started racing.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit, because you led for a while, and then you dropped as far back, I think, as second or third.
Yeah.
And then there was really a 3-car race in the middle of that race. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, we all kind of mentally decide, you know, do we want to race each other now and let the rest of the pack catch us, or do we just all call it truce for now? And, you know, in the last 5 minutes or 5 laps, then we'll start, you know, trying to change positions. So, you know, we all, without even talking to each other, not being on the same team, we all kind of worked together and tried to get a gap so that at least we weren't racing, you know, 15 other cars. We were just racing each other.
Late in the race, Mike takes the lead with about 8 laps to go. It still looks like it's a 3-car race. And then it looks like you guys come up on some lap traffic. Do you think you guys had anything for him at the end when he got that gap?
It was a bit of a factor. I had my spotter, Mark Miller, timing us, and once we got clear of the traffic, we were starting to close in by, you know, a half a second, 3 to 4 tenths per lap. And, you know, if we'd have had a couple more laps, we'd have certainly got him reeled in.
Well, congratulations on your podium finish.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Talk about the early part of your race. It looked like you steadily moved up, and then
Mike Cooper right here.
Up front. Talk about it.
Yeah, I thought I got bumped at the start. We had a little tire rub, but there were some people making some brave moves in the beginning of the race, and I was just trying to stay away from it. It was one time it came into 1-3 wide, and I just backed out of it, let everyone go, and it's a draft track. You're not going to lose anyone. So no, the AMG car was fast. We were able to stay in the mid pack. We made it work.
Halfway through the race, it looked like it was really a 3-car race. Talk about what it was like with those 3 cars. You really jockeyed for position in that middle section.
Yeah, the 3 cars were pretty equal. Me, Dean, and Jeff. And I was better in some places, and they were better in some places. So it was hard to actually get by one another.
Well, knowing that you were able to get by them, you got by with about 8 laps to go. Did you think that you were able to jump out at least to a 2.5-second lead and be able to hold it the rest of the way, knowing that you guys had pretty equal cars?
I knew we had pretty equal cars, and that they'd be pushing each other to go and catch up to me, and I'd be punching a little hole in the air. But once we were out that far, I was able to just focus, hit my marks, and really do the lap times we needed to do to stay out front and get the win.
What does it mean for you to get your first career Playboy MX-5 Cup win? Or second, I'm sorry. What's
second? We got one in
Yeah, you got one last New Jersey, that's right.
It's still really exciting. The New Jersey one was a surprise because we hadn't been running all that well up until then. But this one was prepared for this. This is what we want to do this year. We're here to win. And the Vent3.com car was awesome. Thanks for letting Sports Group.
Riley, the good things, right?
Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks.